So happy Wednesday. I hope you're all okay. Hope everybody is well. Hopefully this is working. First of all, and let me just nip onto the comments. Can you hear me? Can you see me wherever you're on? Hopefully you can. Just trying to make sure that I've got all three platforms running correctly and everything's as it should be. So if you're there and you're saying hello, could you just let me know where you're watching? Are you watching on Secret Sewing Club page? Are you watching on Facebook? Or are you watching on YouTube? If you can just pop that in the comments for me, that would really help for me to know that everything's working properly. How are you all? I hope everyone is okay. We have been busy bunnies, really busy bunnies. We were away last week at the Malvern show, so set up on Thursday, and then we were there the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that was really you're on Facebook, amazing, cool. If anyone is on Secret Sewing Club page, let me know, that would be good. And if anyone's on YouTube, then I just know that everything's working because it's still very new. This is only the second time that I've used all three platforms, so I just want to double check that I got it right. You're on YouTube, brilliant. So that's working, amazing. So 2 out of 3 are definitely working. So if anyone's on Secret Sewing Club page and watching, if you could just let me know, and then hopefully I got it all right. We had a brilliant time at Malvern. It was really nice and busy. Friday was crazy busy. Really good. I mean, Autumn Malvern's such a lovely show anyway. It's much smaller than Spring Malvern. It's nowhere near as big. Helen, you're watching on Secret Sewing Club. Excellent. Right, fab. All 3 is working. Brilliant. Phew. I got it right. Autumn Malvern was great. All good, all sorted. Let me just get rid of that. I don't know why that keeps popping up. It always pops up. That was lovely show. We met some lovely people. Lots and lots of you came to say hello, which was lush. Got to meet lots of you, which was it's really nice to put faces to names and stuff, because we see all your names all the time, which is lovely. Let's say hello to some people. Hi Helen, hi Lynn, hi Jackie, hi Mandy, hi Vicky, hi Claire, hello my lovely, hi Lynn, hi Nikki, Karen, Leslie, Liz, Melba, Karen, lots of you, all of you coming online, amazing. Jean's there too, fabulous. So how did you all get on with, so this is the second session for the quilt along. It's still hung up there. I still haven't quilted it. It's all basted up. It's got the wadding and the backing on it. Just haven't had a chance to get it on to Daphne and get the long arming done. Lots of you. Hi Marlene. Hi Joyce. Hello. Joyce was I know it might seem silly, but Joyce and I have been chatting on the phone for about 3 years. And it was the first time we met this weekend at Malvern, and it was just lovely to actually meet you in person. Lovely. Hi Sue. It was lovely to see you too, darling. Irene, no worries. I'm glad you got your fabrics okay. Carol's there, Joe's there, Sharon, Ali. Lots and lots of you coming online. Hello, my lovely. Jen is there. Cool. There's so many of you saying hello. Fabulous. Brilliant weekend at Malvern. And then Monday, it's so much work to do to get ready for Sewing Street on Saturday. And then yesterday we were in Abergavenny teaching a class there with a quilt group. So it's just been stupid busy. Lovely Anne and Happy kept the shop going for us while we were in Malvern, which was lovely, and yesterday as well. So they're both knackered too, because we've been working them hard. And today me, Sarah and Anne got all the fabrics back and everything back on the website, which was brilliant. Angela's watching too. Hello, lovely. Claire, yes, I'm on Sewing Street this Saturday. I'm on with John. It's John's anniversary shows this weekend. And it was lovely to see you too, Joyce. And you might want to watch. Not only have they got Sewing Street got like a bit of a giveaway stuff, but I've got 2 amazing giveaways for my 2 hours that I'm on Saturday. There's I think I'm on at 9 and 11. I think it's 9 and 11. Yeah, 9 and 11. And there are 2 humongous giveaways that White Gecko are doing because it coincided with our 10th birthday as well as John's anniversary. It all kind of came in with the same week. we're doing 2 massive giveaways. So please, please do watch on Saturday if you can. That would be lovely. Hi, Claire. Hello, lovely. Oh, so many of you. Brilliant, brilliant. So let's get back to business. So lots of, first thing first, I've got challenge post. I'm really sorry. It's over at the shop in a bag, ready to go. I'll give it to Sarah. Sarah will do it tomorrow, okay? She'll do it live on the 1 o'clock. It was lovely seeing all of your stuff. I did do it. I wrote it all out and I put it in a bag and then I forgot to pick it up because we were busy. But I promise we'll do it tomorrow, okay, on the normal Facebook. Quilt along. Okie doke. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start putting together all the bits we did last week, okay? We're going to do the quarter block, okay? So what I mean by a quarter block is this bit here, okay? That's a quarter block. They will eventually go into either a block of 4 or a block of 2 or a block of 3, okay? But we're going to just talk, I'm going to talk you through tonight and we're going to stitch together 1 quarter block. How did you all get on with your cutting? I know some of you haven't even started yet. For those of you who have, and there's no rush, there's no quilt police here. If you haven't started and you're just watching along, that's absolutely fine. How did you all get on with your cutting and making your half square triangles? Any questions about that from last session? If there are, pop them in the comments, my lovelies, okay? There is, as ever, as there was last time, I've done a little digital download pattern for you for this session. I will be giving you all the instructions. You can just, watch and everything, but it's £1 again. So there is a digital download on our website. It's digital download only, same as last time. But that is there if you would like it. And that's how you support me. Okay. And you're not getting full screen from YouTube on mobile TV. Background edge is purple with a rectangular screen of you showing. Ooh, right. Well, let's see what happens if I get rid of the background. How do I do that? How do I do that? Well, let's see if that works. Media. Okay, if I get rid of that, is it just black now? Does that work? Are you now full screen with me? For those of you, for Anne-Marie, is it now full screen? If you are, fantastic. Can I? Hang on a minute. Oh, no, can't do that. Ha! Ha ha! I worked out how to do it. Get me. So I can pop your comments on the screen. Hi, Carol. You're all cut out, but you're going away for half term, so won't be able to do any sewing. No worries, lovely. So, it's black now. Okay. I don't know why it's not full screen. I don't know why it's not full screen. No idea. No, it's the same as full, but black. Okay. I'm going to have to play around with the settings on that on YouTube. I'm not sure why it's not full screen. It should be, because I haven't pressed any buttons for that. You're going to, sorry, for this session, because that's probably something I'm going to have to do once I've ended the stream. Okay. I'll work out how to get it full screen rather than that black or whatever it was banner. Okay. But yeah, it's now black. You can get Eileen's got full screen. Oh, Eileen, how did you get full screen? But if you want to ask me any questions, I now know how to put them on the screen so everyone can see them. That was a randomly me pressing the button going, what's that? What's that? Oh, you were on there. Cool. It's not full screen on Facebook either. Oh, Karen, yours goes to full screen if you press the square at the bottom of the screen. Guys, try that. Try on YouTube. Oh, that's a point, actually. On YouTube, when I watch it on my phone or my laptop, there's a bit in the bottom. It would be down that corner there. That corner there. There's a bit that you can press full screen. Okay, so try that, my lovely. Try that. Anyway, let's get on with some sewing. I'll try and work that out for next time. Okay, guys. You're on YouTube now. Cool. Okay, brilliant. So anyway, sewing. All this tech talk. Over we go. Over to here. So you got most of you say you got on okay with your cutting and everything. So you're going to start by, you're going to want 4 of your half square triangles, and you want them in the same fabrics wherever possible. Okay, you want them for each quarter block, choose 4 HSTs that are the same fabrics. Okay, so we're going to do that. You're going to need those 4 for 1 quarter. From your background fabric, you're going to need a 2.5 by 4.5 inch. Okay, and 3 2.5 inch squares. All right, and then hopefully you kept these in little sets when you were cutting them. So from whatever you're calling your fabric A, which will be 1 jelly roll, you need 2 2.5 inch squares. You need 2 from fabric B, 2 2.5 inch squares. And then from fabric C, you're going to need a 2.5 inch square and a 2.5 by 4.5. Okay, so that's everything you will need for 1 quarter block. You are going to make 28 quarter blocks. I don't all shout at me and swear at me. It's not too bad, I promise you. Once you start sewing, they go together real quick. So this is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to make 1 quarter block, and then you're going to repeat that process and make 27 more. Okay. Oh, you're all chattering about full screens now. Oh, Anne-Marie, I don't know them, my lovely. I don't know why it's doing that. I will have to have a play around with that. Okay. So you'll just have to bear with me slightly smaller just for now. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get hold of, hang on, I had to make myself think now. You're going to go fabric A, 2 squares. Okay. We're going to put fabric B and the HSCs away. Okay. So you want your 2 fabric A 2.5 inch squares. You want your background 2.5 and the 2.5 and 4.5. And you want your fabric C 2.5 and 2.5 by 4.5. Okay. We're going to start by putting your fabric A's on the right hand side of your background square and on the right hand side of your fabric C. Okay, like that. So right sides together, there to there and there to there. And we're just going to stitch down 1/4 inch on both of these. Okay, so over we go to the machine. Hopefully that's working. Yes, it is. And nice and easy, 1/4 inch seam allowance. We're basically going to chain piece these a little bit, and we're going to stitch down 1/4 inch on both sides. So you just want to make sure that fabric A is on the right hand side of 1 fabric C square and 1 background square, whatever you're using. Okay, so what sort of colors are you all using, guys? Are you going Christmas? What are you doing? Okay, are you doing Christmassy fabrics? Are you doing this for somebody in particular? Those of you who are sewing along. So I'm going to set that, and I'm just going to iron it towards the fabric A square on each one. So press that one like that, and then set that and press that one. Okay, like that. So I've got my A and background, and I've got my A and C. Okay, Claire, you're doing Christmas. Lovely, lovely. What you're going to do now is you're going to put your background 2.5 by 4.5 on the bottom of this one. Okay, so you basically, it looks like a little L shape with a coloured corner, and you're going to do exactly the same with your fabric C. Okay, so you've got your 2 there on the bottom. So this is in the top right. Okay, fold that right sides together, and we're going to stitch down. Okay, so Claire's doing hers in Christmas. What have you all decided you're going to do? Are you going Christmassy? Are you going floral? Are you doing all blue themed? What colors have you chosen? Are you chosen? Tell me your jelly rolls. What have you chosen? Or have you cut your own? Okay, so 1/4 inch down on that one, and just make sure I'm doing that right. Yep, that side, and 1/4 inch on this one. There we go. Helen, you're doing a rainbow. Beautiful. Mandy, yours is pink and cream. Ooh, delicious. Oh, I bet that's really pretty, Mandy. Because it's going to look like little rosebuds. Helen, that rainbow, Sarah Jane's going to like that. You doing a rainbow one? It's her favourite colour. Here we go. Moda Beyond Bella. Oh, nice. So yours is all greys and blacks. Oh, I bet that would look good with a monochrome look. Nice. I'm now going to iron this. I know I'm ironing it towards the background fabric, but it just sits a little bit better because you've got that seam there. Okay, so press that one out. So there's my first bit. And then press that one out. Set your seam first of all and press that out. Okay, and there's my second one. I'm going to square these up now, okay? I'm just going to double check that they're all sitting nicely. And here we go. I'm just going to square this up. You want them to be measuring 4.5. And if they're not, just trim them down a little bit. See, I've gone a weeny bit squiffy on that one. It's because I was looking at the comments and not looking at what I was doing. So I'm just going to square this one down to 4.5. You're still thinking which is dangerous. Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what, if you guys haven't started yet, I'll tell you a little secret at the moment. If you haven't started yet and you're still thinking about jelly rolls, if you go into the jelly roll and the layer cake section of our website at the moment, there are some layer cakes and jelly rolls. Oh, that one's pretty much perfect. Obviously, I was concentrating on that one. It's only that tiny little bit there. There are some layer cakes and jelly rolls. Not many, but there are some that are at £30 at the moment. So if you haven't decided, or maybe you're going to do a second one, then you might want to have a little look on our website. Go to the layer cake section and the jelly roll section. There's a few that have been reduced down to £30. So I've got 2 little units like that. Okay, pretty much identical, but you've got fabric C here and the background fabric. Those are going to be put aside for a moment. Okay, we're going to use those in a moment. Now you're going to make 2 little units which are identical. All right. Sharon, yours is purples, mainly flowers. Oh, nice. Carol, pretty floral Chelsea Garden. Oh, I liked Chelsea Garden. That's really genuinely one of my faves. Here we go. So you want your half square triangles now. And I just got to remember which way round these go. And for each block, you're going to put you want one of your background fabrics, which is 2.5, and 2 half square triangles, and one of your fabric Bs. Okay, so you are going to put, I'm just going to make sure I'm doing this the right way around. You're going to have that in your top left corners. That's my background square. I'm going to put my half square triangles like that. You want this big, strong diagonal. Okay, it's really easy to accidentally put your half square triangles the wrong way around. Okay, so really think about it. Think about background touching background. Okay, and that nice, strong diagonal. And then your fabric B is going to sit in there like that. Okay, so we're going to do all of that. So make sure you've got background touching background. Okay, and that strong diagonal. We're going to put this together as a 4 patch. So we're going to put that to there like that. And then this one on there like that. Stitch down 1/4 inch, and then we'll come back and put the 2 together. So over we go. How many jelly rolls do you need, please? Oh, just one, lovely. And you'll have a bit left over. I've got enough of my jelly roll left to do, even with the border. I did all, hang on, if I come back over here a second. Hey, so I've done the whole quilt, because you can see it goes all the way down here. Look, it's really big. I did all of this nice little border, this little candy cane border, and I've got enough jelly roll strips left from my jelly roll to do my binding. Okay, so you only need one, and I think it's 2.5 meters of background fabric. Anne-Marie, your strip roll is from Craft Yourself Silly. Oh, lovely, and it's a space roll. So no idea how it's going to come out, but if it works, I'll make another using the fabric you want to use. Oh, I think that sounds lovely. Why not use a space one? Sounds good. Right, okay, let's get back to here. So 1/4 inch seam allowance, and we're just going to stitch these together. There we go, so that one, now I've forgotten which way around it is. That way. I put it down and then Forgot which edge I was stitching, which is very easy to do. And that one. How have you all been? I know we've met lots of you at Malvern, but what have you been up to this weekend? Anybody been up to anything fun? Anybody done anything a bit different? Have you all just been stitching? If you started on your Christmas projects? I'm going to iron these out to the 2.5 inch square, just because, you know, it's easier with bulk and everything just here. Okay, it makes it lie nice and flat, and it will also nest nicely because they're in opposite corners. There we go. So still got that nice strong diagonal, and then we're going to put these right sides together, nest up that center seam, and if you want to be a good girl, put a pin in, hold down that back seam and the front like that, and then we're going to stitch along 1/4 inch there. Okay, right, where are we? There we go. So we've got a lot going on next week. So I've got Sewing Street on Saturday. On Thursday next week, we will be doing a counter sale in the evening. Okay, it's obviously our birthday. It's coming up for our birthday and stuff. So we will be doing. Hang on, I'm just going back over here a minute, because otherwise I'll forget what I'm telling you here. So on Thursday evening next week, we will be doing a counter sale, which is always good fun. We will also be announcing the winners of the birthday challenge and of the raffle. If you haven't got your raffle tickets yet, you've still got time. So yeah, there's all that happening next Thursday in the shop. So there'll be lives on Tuesday and Wednesday from here, and then Thursday we'll do it in the evening from the shop, and then Friday night we've got our birthday parties for those of you who are coming. Your screen's frozen, Mandy. Oh, I don't know what that is. Don't know why that is, lovely. Am I at the NEC next week? No, sorry, lovely. We're not doing NEC. Lost you on Facebook. Oh, it says I'm all running still here. I don't know why that's happened. Screen's frozen. Oh. No. Try. Oh, why is that frozen? Come out and go back in again. Come out and go back in. So you're all frozen. Some of you are. We're still. Oh, I don't know then. I think it must be the Wi-Fi your end, guys, because it's okay for some people on Facebook and not others. So it must be. Don't know why that is. Oh, I've lost a load of comments. Somebody asked me if we are going to the NEC. We're not, I'm afraid. We don't do that one. Somebody asked me the times for Sewing Street. It's 9 and 11 on Saturday. So yeah. Right. Anyway, let's go back to the block a second and I'll remember what I'm saying. So yeah, we've got counter sale on. I'm just going to do the little four patch trick and take out those little stitches there so that I can spin the seams. There we go. You don't have to do this, but I just think it looks neater and it all lies a little bit flatter, so that when I do that and we open it up, all I did was take out the couple of little stitches that are in the seam allowance, and then it allows you to spin those seams and everything lies nice and flat then. Okay, you're all good. You went out and came back in. Okay, brilliant, fab. So yeah, lots of questions there. No to the NEC, I'm afraid. We're going to make one exactly the same as this. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that. No to the NEC, 9 and 11 on Sewing Street on Saturday, and then I can't remember. Somebody else asked me a question. And then we've got the party, and then we've got the mantle class on Saturday, which is going to be interesting because I've got to try and do that after the party on Friday night. Good luck to anyone who's on the mantle class. Right, I'm going to stitch down these ones and we're going to make it exactly the same, okay? Are you all still with me with the quilt along? Hopefully you are. Any questions about that so far? Here we go. then that one, and that one. So this block is exactly this. This little unit is exactly the same as the first one we made. Okay. What fabric goes with the HST? I'll show you now, lovely. Okay. If we come back over here a second, there you go. So you've got a background 2.5 with the HST. You've got another HST with fabric C 2.5. Okay, so that's the unit, and you're going to make 2 of those. Okay, remember, guys, if you're struggling to keep up with me or anything, you can watch this back. You can watch it as many times as you need to, or there is a full written pattern for this section on the website. It's £1. It's how you guys can help support us. It's £1 for this week's digital download. Okay, and it's there. We don't post them out because it's not worth, by the time I've paid the postage, it's not worth us posting them out, guys. So it's just digital download. All right. And then we're going to stitch across there now. Oh, that one. There we go. Joyce, sorry. Is everybody back? Is everybody back on Facebook? Everybody back on YouTube? I don't think YouTube went down. And some people were saying it was fine on Facebook. So I think that might have been your end. If your Wi-Fi dropped out slightly, that would be why it was frozen, because nothing, all the metrics on the here were all running fine, and most people were okay. It was just a few of you, I think. The weather does affect the Wi-Fi, does affect the signal sometimes. Oh, don't doing that. I'm going to take those couple of little stitches out. So as ever, just those couple there, ping that out with a pin, and the next one down like that. Flip it over, do the same that side. Come on. There we go. And then you can spin that seam. So that'll go that way. This goes this way. One goes up, one goes down, and it's all nice and flat. Okay, just makes that center lie nice and flat if you do that. Can I get the first print out for the cutting? Yes, Lynn, absolutely. That is still on the website. It's on the website. It's in the digital patterns. So if you go to shop on our website and then into patterns and then into digital downloads, there's one there that says Ring of Roses, and both last sessions and this sessions are on there. Okay, and you can purchase them, and they come straight away on your order confirmation. There'll be a little link which is in blue on the order confirmation email. If you click on that, it'll download for you, and that'll be the cutout instructions week 1, which is what we did last time, and then what we're doing today. Okay. Right, so now we're going to build this little block. So we're going to start with that one up in the center like that, and this one, so these are the ones we made a minute ago. You're going to put those so that fabric A, whatever color yours is, are in the center opposite each other. Okay, and then these you're going to turn so the background fabric is on the outside like that. Okay, and there's your little rosebud block. That's your quarter block. Okay, so you've got your fabric A's in the center, your fabric B's in the center like that. Okay, and hopefully that's your quarter block all done. So we're going to put this together now. So we're going to put this to this one, and we're going to nest that seam there like that. Get that nice and neat. We'll put a pin in there. We're going to put this one on this one. And again, get that nested. Grab a pin. Like that. So we're going to stitch down those 2 edges, and then we'll put them together. Oh, thanks, Anne. Anne's just popped a link up for the, what's we call it, for the digital download. That's really great. Thank you, lovely. It's looking good. So clever, you made it look easy. It is easy, I promise. Most quilt patterns, as I say, lots and lots and lots. Most quilt patterns, when you break them down, are very, very simple. Okay, it's all about breaking down those little elements and making them go together. But none of this is, if you've made a half square triangle, that's the most difficult part of this whole quilt, really. It's the half square triangle. Everything else is just simple straight lines. There we go. So I'm just going to ping those two apart. Back over here. And take those pins out. I'm going to press that towards. If you press it towards that unit, the little L-shaped unit, I'll call it. Okay, it's got the fabric A in it. If you press it towards that each time, here we go, like that. And again, press it to the one that's got the fabric A in it. They'll nest nicely when we put them together. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to put these right sides together. Nest at that center seam. Ooh, let's just get that nice and in there, like that. Now you see that one there doesn't want to nest. They both want to go the same way. Don't worry too much. If they want to do that, you can repress this if you want to, which I could do actually. I could just repress it that way. There we go. You can repress it the other way if you wish, so it nests. If it doesn't want to nest, just make sure you pin it. Make sure you pin it and it'll be fine. There we go. Let's pop a pin in there as well. And we're going to stitch across that one. Here we go. Oh, thanks. I think Anne's putting answers on for the comments for me, the ones I missed. Because you're all talking too fast. I missed loads of comments. There we go. Nearly there. Oh, make sure that's all nice and flat. And over we go. And back over here. I'm just going to re-iron that one there to make that go the other way. Because I caught that a little bit. And that one there. And again, set that seam and then open it up. You could, if you wanted to, take those little ones out and spin that seam again if you wished. And then iron that out. Okay. And there's your quarter block done. Why is that not lying flat? Lie flat, will you? There we go. If it's not lying flat, give it a spritz. There we go. That's better. Did it resolve then? It's because I didn't starch these ones before I cut them last time. Okay, then what you want to do is you just want to square this up, okay? Just to make sure it's all nice and neat. It should be 8.5 inches. So this center point here is going to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you're going to find your 4 1/4 line like that. Where is it? There it is, just there. Get that dead center. And I'm just making sure it's all lining up nicely. And then I can trim off anything that's moved a little bit. There we go. 8.5 by 8.5. It's a little bit short there, but do you know what? That's well within my 1/4 inch seam allowance, so it's not an issue. There we go. And there's your quarter block done. All right. It's a lot simpler than you think it's going to be. You should, hopefully, if you've got your cutting done, these should come together really nice and quickly. The only thing you want to really think about is that you are making sure that you've got, I think it works better. Okay. It doesn't have to be. You can play around with your colors if you want to, but I think it looks better when you've got these two the same. So they're both the same fabric A, that your half square triangles are the same. These two are the same and these two are the same. Okay. It's absolutely fine if you do all of these different. If that's what you want to do, no problem at all. I would definitely keep this bit the same. And I think that gives a nice strong look to it, to the block, when you've got these the same. But if you're playing around with like scraps and stuff, and these are 4 different ones, that's okay as well. Remember, it's your quilt. You're making it. I'm just giving you, I'm facilitating you. But you can play around with it. So there's your quarter square block. You need to make 28. If you're making the full quilt, you need to make 28 of these in total. Okay. Now, I know that seems a little daunting, but honestly, they go together really quickly. Okay. Really, really quickly, because you can chain piece all of that bit and chain piece all of that bit. you can then chain piece all of those ones, or do like 5 or 6 at the same time. Okay, 5 or 6 at the same time and make those up. It'll go a lot quicker than you think, I promise. All right. And besides which, it's not a race. You don't have to do it quick. You don't have to do it at the same time. You don't have to have even started this yet. You can just watch along and do this all in your own time. Remember, these they don't stay on Facebook anymore. They used to. They only stay on for a month on Facebook, but they will go onto YouTube and they stay on YouTube. So you can watch them back. If it takes you 6 months, a year to make, that's okay. Okay. So, bless. Lots of you saying thank you. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. So 28 quarter blocks. That's what you're going to do. And then in 2 weeks' time, we're going to put those blocks together. So I'm going to show you, super simple, show you how to put the sash in together and also how to put like the double and the triple one together. So you've got some blocks that are 4s, some that are 3s, some that are 2s. So that will be the next session, which will put the big blocks together. And then the session after that, because it's 4 sessions, remember, we will put it all together with the big pieces so that you get the oval shape. And we'll also look at the candy cane. So that'll be the final session if you want to do a border on it. Carol, that looks great. You're going to try and make one just before you go away. Lovely, lovely. Oh, fabulous. Eileen, you're loving watching this. Really like the pattern. Thank you, love. I really like this pattern. I was really pleased with it when I kind of played around and put it together. So thank you. I appreciate that. Joyce, you're looking forward to it too. Lots of you, thank you so much. You're all saying lovely things, which is always nice. So Sarah is here tomorrow, not on Secret Sewing Club page, I'm afraid, but on White Gecko's Facebook and White Gecko's YouTube. She will be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock with, she's making a lanyard. She's making a lanyard for Sian. Could you make 8 to make a bag front and back? Yes. Don't see why not. If you guys don't want to do a whole quilt, if you just want to make that piece there, which is the 2 sets of 4, absolutely. It would also make a beautiful cushion. If you just want some nice, Christmassy cushions, if you're doing them a Christmas wrap or whatever, absolutely. You can make as many blocks as you want. But if you're doing the whole quilt, you'll need 28. If you just want a 4, which is going to be a project wallet or a bag or a cushion or whatever, that's absolutely fine. Just do 4. Okay. Catherine, you're looking forward to trying it. Lovely, lovely. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, Jackie, too. Right, that's it from me tonight. Hopefully, has anyone got any questions about it? Anybody got any questions at all? Jean's just saying blocks are great for project wallets. Yes, they are. They're also really great for a project that I've got going on Sewing Street on Saturday. If you, watch on Saturday, because you can use orphan blocks in one of the projects that I've got going on there too. Right, I'm going to go sort some tea out, and then I've got some paperwork to do. Got some admin I've got to do on the website, and ready for Sewing Street as well. I'm not that I'm behind. I'm not. We're actually, Anne, tell them we're very well organised for this one, aren't we? We're doing okay. We're all cut out and sorted, but I do have to do a bit of work. So I will see you all next week. Well, hopefully some of you will watch on Saturday. I will see you all next week on Tuesday. Sarah's here tomorrow. Next week will be Tuesday, 1 o'clock, Wednesday, 7 o'clock, Thursday at 7 o'clock as well. Might be 6 o'clock actually. But from the shop, we're going to do the counter sale. We're going to do the birthday challenge winners. We're going to do the raffle. There's going to be bargains galore. Lots going on next week. I can't believe we're 10. It's crazy, crazy. So yeah, that's it, my darlings. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely evening. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.